Shout out Marco Rubio. Yeah, they had these shirts quarter each at the thrift store after the 2016 election. I bought a bunch of them. So just know, Marco Rubio, every single time I do shit work and I want to wear something that's going to get destroyed, just like your campaign in 2016, I wear one of your shirts. It's like a time machine back to simpler days. I've been fucking with this thing on and off all day today. I got some shit out. I got this this bolt here. I got it unscrewed almost all the way, but I can't pop it out because it's trapped by this. And I can't get this fucking bolt off here. It's just fucked. I can't get I can't fit a socket in there. There's not enough clearance between this. And then that thing spins, but right now it doesn't even spin. The whole thing is just locked up. And since this arm is busted, I got the other one out. See, there was like this big ass 22 millimeter. Since this arm is busted, it's putting all the weight on here. So I can't, all I really need to do is pop this bolt out and through. But I can't get it through because there's a lot to push through and this is all metal and none of it flexes. And then this thing isn't even, it's not in anymore, so I can't use it to pry off of. It just moves out of the way. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is just get this fucking angle grinder, because I'm sick of doing this, and just chop right through here, bend it back a little, and then chop right through there. Or I'm cutting this fucking thing off because it's garbage anyway. It's all getting replaced, so who gives a shit. I don't know, man. I have like a love-hate thing with cars. Like if I'm building something, like if I'm putting up a wall or something, which I've never done until a couple days ago. I never built a fucking wall, but it seems easy in my brain. I think about it as like, oh yeah, you build a big stupid rectangle and stand it up and fucking level it off. You know what I mean? Shit like this is like wizardry. I don't understand how any of this fucking works. Like, how is this doing anything for me? I mean, I understand what it's doing, but like, who thought of that? It's fucking... It's like alchemy. This weird bent bar that goes all the way to the other side and it's held on by these rubbery things that flex. That is not some shit I can visualize. It's not linear at all. You know what I mean? And I don't get it. I mean, I can watch a YouTube video and I know which bolts to pull out and how the new piece goes. But how all this fucking works, I don't know, dude. I have no fucking clue. So anyway, I'm just fucking rambling. Once I get this piece off, then I'm going to pull that out, hopefully, if I can figure out how to fucking get that off. This might be like a 4 or 5 day project. I ordered new ones of these. The other side is all fucked up too. So I ordered 2 of them, and they don't come till Thursday. Right now it's Monday. Tomorrow I'm going to do some wood inside, and I think the next 2 days it rains, so who the fuck knows. But maybe if I could just get this off today. I got like 2 more hours of daylight. But I gotta take breaks from this. I can't just fucking keep doing this. This shit drives me nuts. Where I have to like walk away and shit. It's just too much. I get pissed off. I hate having dirty hands like this. I don't know. I'm really being a bitch about this fucking car thing. Some car shit I like, but this is all new territory. And I don't like how it's like emergency car work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind doing a car when I have another car to rest on, but that truck is unreliable. Even though it hasn't broken down, I know how my luck works, and it's fucked up. Every winter the gas tank leaks, and then I try and fucking reseal it because I know what a pain in the ass putting a new gas tank in that's going to be, that I'd rather just get rid of the truck at that point. So I put some shit on it, and then it holds all summer. And then the second freezing weather comes again, it starts to leak. But it doesn't leak a lot. It just fucking weeps a little bit of gas. And, I don't know. It sucks. So I always got to keep like a gas can with it, is what I'm saying. I'm not afraid to drive it. I'm not afraid it's going to catch on fire. It's not like that. It's like a drop every maybe minute, you know what I mean? But it weeps out really slow. It just kind of like seeps out on the top of the gas can and then evaporates. But if you just let it sit for a month, it'll leak out an entire gas tank. I'm done talking. This is stupid. Yeah, what a pain in the ass. You see that? I chopped a piece of this metal out. That's as far as the fucking this grinder would go. So now I'm going to take this fucking hacksaw, sawzall, and try and stick it up and cut upwards. See if I can pop that piece off. This sucks. Yo, actually pretty fucking easy. Aside from it catching and wanting to break my hand. Popped off pretty fucking quick. So now I can hammer this downward so that that bolt isn't crushed up against the top, and I can get that out. And then I just gotta pop. There's 2 bolts back there, but there's like a weird shim thing that fits over it. So I don't want to pull these off yet because I'm not going to remember how it goes. I'm going to wait until the new piece comes and then pull those 2 off. Let's see if I can get this out without it coming off, which I don't think it'll be a problem. Dude, look at this fucking carnage. Nowhere near being done. Gonna have to clean this up. It gets messy like this every fucking day doing this work. And I gotta find a spot for it at the end of the day. I just live in squalor. This is crazy. I live like this. The entire inside of the cabin looks like this too. It's just tools everywhere. It's fucking nuts. I gotta take a break from this. This is too much. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but this thing was just loose and it came right out today. So I'm not arguing. I'm definitely not fucking arguing. Thanks. I might be able to get away with reusing this, but I don't think so because this end here is a little mushed up. Here, you see how it's gouged? All this on the end is like crushed in too. I don't know if you can... See it? It's fucking jacked. And I looked on Amazon, it's $43 for a new one of these, so I think I'm just gonna buy a new one. And not try and fucking deal with it. I'm assuming this is softer metal than the gears that are in the transmission there. Than the gear, I should say, that's in the transmission, because when I reach in, that feels fine. I don't feel any like fucked up metal in there at all. It feels good. So I'm guessing this popped out, got a little crooked, and then ground against whatever gears were in there and fucked it up. So I'm going to order a new one of these. The new A-arm, which is this thing, control arm, that comes on Thursday. But I guess I got to wait until this one comes in before I can swap that out, because in order to put this in place, you got to take the control arm off anyway, so I might as well just leave it off. Yeah, so that's it. I think I can fix this fucking... I think I can fix this. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. And then I'm going to have to... I bought 2 control arms. I got to swap out the other one because I'm sure it's fucking jacked. It's definitely rusty when you look at it, but... Yeah, look at that shit. Right there. I don't know if you can see the rust, but there's definitely a patch of rust there. This here is splitting through with rust. So yeah, it's fucked. I gotta swap that shit out. But all in all, not that bad. I think I'm done. It took 10 days, I guess, for all these parts and shit, and for me to figure out what the fuck I was doing. I think I'm done. This is new. These things are new. This is old. Hooks into the back there. Hooks in right there. Hooks in under there. Axle is new. Hooks into the back there. Comes out through here. This, I'm not 100% sure, and I still got a bolt. It came with this fucking thing. It's like crimped in, so you can't even put it on all the way. So I don't know. I'm gonna use the one that originally came with it. But it doesn't have a hole going through it, where this one, the old one, see, I had those, so you could fucking put pins through it. There's a old one of that yet. I still got to swap out the other A-arm on the other side. I can't really drive this till I get transmission fluid. I got to refill it with transmission fluid. And that doesn't come till next week. I ordered better shit because his transmission's going. So I want to, for an extra $20, I want to try and prolong it as much as I can. But yeah, I am fucking done. I am done. This car is drivable once it has fluid in it. But I think I'm going to swap out the other arm before the transmission fluid comes. That gives me another couple days. Especially if I loosen it now. Start taking this shit off. And just do it over a few days here and there. Because I reached up where that other one broke. Right up in there. I reached up on the other one and I could feel through. There's a rust hole there. So it's going to snap. So I'm not going to drive it until I swap that shit out. Oh, cars. This shit sucks. This is how I tighten the axle nut back on without somebody to hold the brake for me. Basically just that ends up getting wedged in there as you turn it. And then I stood on it, on the ratchet, until I felt it give and I bent the tube. And I'm going to assume that that's 120 foot torque pounds or whatever, pounds per foot. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I've spent a solid hour or so just hitting this thing, trying to get it to separate from the rotor, and I can't do it. I don't know what the fuck to do. I've put heat on it. I've hit it with a sledgehammer. I've put a board across the metal and hit the board. I just went nuts on the fucking frame. I've hit the tire. I've hit everything I possibly can. I've sprayed it with a ton of penetrating shit over and over. I heated up the rotor, left the other part cold. I heated up the wheel, left the rotor cold. I heated both. I heated them and sprayed fluid into it, thinking it would maybe suck it into the gaps it created. I can't get this motherfucker off. I don't know what to do. I gotta just wait now, I guess. So stupid. Hey yo, shout out me for fixing this fucking car today. God damn. 14 days later. This shit happened on Thanksgiving evening. It is now December 10th. But it's done. 2 control arms, 1 axle. New transmission fluid. And I did an oil and filter change just because, what the fuck, you're already down there. I am going to take this for a test drive right now. If it falls apart, I swear to God, I'm going to put a goddamn gun in my mouth. That shit took so many hours. And most of it was just because it was real rusted in spots. And I just couldn't get things apart or together due to the rust. Look how fucking old you look. This is not how I expected life to turn out.